Hello, Lucky Star Fan 77 fans. Last year, I made a video about my predictions for 2024. So, I'm going to go over my predictions and see what I got right. Number 1, Kanye retires. God, I wish I was right. Although he said he was retiring from music, he continued to make music, and he's making an album right now. Number 2, Cardi doesn't drop. Unsurprisingly, I was correct. His ass is never dropping. Number 3, New Jeans becomes the most popular K-pop group. I could have not been more wrong about this. New Jeans never dies, and plenty of girl groups have more streams than them. So even past them being in company hell right now, they are not the most popular. Number 4, rap will not be the most popular genre. And I'm gonna say, I'm right about this. Majority of the popular songs this year were not rap. Sure, there were plenty of popular rap songs this year, but the majority of popular songs this year were not rap. Regular pop artists seem to have eclipsed them. Number 5, jazz will have more mainstream success. I wish I was right about this. Jazz honestly got less popular this year, unfortunately. Number 6, GTA 6 release moves closer. I do not know what I was on. Number 7, second Animal Crossing game was announced. I'll say it, I was kind of just yearning here. Number 8, second Fortnite OG season flops. And I'm gonna say, I'm kind of right. I wouldn't say it was a flop, but it certainly wasn't as big as the first OG season, so I'm counting this. Number 9, new Yoshi's Island game. I was yearning here, didn't happen. Number 10, Mario 64 16-star sub 14-minute run. Yeah, this will never happen. I don't even know why I thought this was like a possibility. Number 11, My Year of Rest and Relaxation movie comes out. It has not come out. Number 12, second Nichijou season. I was just yearning here again. Honestly, it might happen next year because the manga's back in production, but I'm not too sure about it. I really wish though. 13, MCU ends. It hasn't, but it has slowed production, thankfully. Number 14, live action Orin adaptation. Again, this was just me yearning. Didn't happen. Number 15, Joe Biden drops out. What'd I say? Yeah, I got this one right. And number 16 too, Kamala Harris as the Democrat nominee. I got this one right too. And number 17, I put unpopular Republican nominee. And I'm gonna say I got this right because J.D. Vance lowered Trump's approval rating significantly. I'm counting it. Number 18, Trump runs as independent, leading to a three-way race. Yeah, I was thinking that the Republicans weren't gonna choose Trump as their nominee. That didn't happen. I was wrong. Number 19, highest voter turnout. Was wrong about this. Number 20, Tyler the Creator gets canceled. Some Taylor Swift fans tried canceling him like unsuccessfully like 2 months ago. I'll take that as being right. Number 21, most states will change their flag. I worded this one poorly, but I'll say I'm correct. Upon further review, I'm actually wrong. So, Minnesota changed their flag this year, and that's it. I'm not gonna really count that because only one state changed their flag this year. Number 22, Colleen Hoover canceled. Wrong. She even had her book become an awful movie this year. Number 23, Dodgers win the World Series. As a Yankees fan, my God, I wish I was wrong about this one. Number 24, Wiz/Yubo gets shut down. Wiz got taken down for like a week in February, so I'm gonna count it. But like genuinely, these apps need to be eradicated. Alright, 9 out of 24. That's terrible. So last year I had it as like a bingo sheet, like all my predictions, and that was kind of dumb. I don't like that. If you want to watch the original video, by the way, I have it up here if you want to watch it, but so I'm gonna change it. I will just list out 50 predictions and tally the score at the end of the year. My end goal is for 1 year to get 50 predictions completely right. And I noticed a lot of my predictions for 2024 were just me like yearning for something to happen and not something that would actually happen. So I'm going to try to make mine this year more realistic. So anyway, on to my predictions for 2025. First, my music predictions. Number 1, Cardi still doesn't drop. I can't really see him releasing an album after basically trolling everyone for 2 years straight. Number 2, Kanye's new album, Bully, is horrible. Doesn't seem too out of the question given his last albums being awful. Number 3, New Jeans disbands and the members create a new group under a different name. I feel like this is the most likely scenario given the whole label controversy going on around them. This happened with Luna, with some of the members leaving and forming Artemis, so I think this isn't too out of the question to happen. Number 4, LE SSERAFIM becomes the most popular K-pop girl group. I love LE SSERAFIM, and they have released some amazing music this year, which arguably is very Western influenced. So I could see them becoming the most popular K-pop group this year just because of how Western their sound is. Number 5, Drake doesn't drop an album. He drops a terrible album like every year. Hopefully, this year, our ears will be saved. Number 6, Elton John tours again. He said he was done touring, but a lot of older artists do this thing where they say they're retiring from touring, then miss it, then get out of retirement. I really hope he does because I didn't get to see him the last time. Number 7, Ice Spice becomes completely forgotten. She kind of already is, but I still see her from like time to time on social media. By the end of next year, you'll be seeing this and thinking, oh wow, I forgot she even existed. Like, whoa, Vicky. Yeah, remember her? Number 8, new Carol Bonito album. They teased that one was coming out in 2023. Please come out this year. Number 9, Charli XCX becomes more reclusive. Charli XCX was one of the biggest pop stars this year, and she has certainly embraced it. But I feel like in 2025, she's going to try to take more of a backseat, not releasing much and making few public appearances. Number 10, Chappell Roan loses mainstream success, but gains a very small, dedicated fan base. I don't know if I really worded that right. I wouldn't say like small, but I think Chappell Roan will start to lose this massive pop star fandom she has. Maybe by releasing like an experimental album or something. But she will keep a very dedicated fan base that's not as massive, but a fairly dedicated fan base. Kind of like how Carly Rae Jepsen has it. 11. All these stupid opium and underground rappers will be irrelevant by the end of 2025. By the end of 2025, no one will care about Netsped, Osamo-san, Destroy Lonely, and these other terrible rappers. I really hate this genre of music. Number 12. The Last Dinner Party will become mainstream. I love this group. Their music is incredible. I think whatever their next release is, it will push them into the mainstream. Number 13, Smith reunion actually happens. Please! Number 14, Oasis reunion fails. I just have a hunch. Alright, let's get political. Number 15, Donald Trump will remove RFK within a few months of his presidency. RFK is a very controversial figure and someone who arguably is not qualified for his position. It seems like Trump has him here just to keep his promise that he made during his campaign and will later remove him from his position. Number 16, Trump will not release information about JFK's assassination. He said that he would, but I feel like he's gonna find something there and then just not release it or just like completely forget about it and not mention that at all. Number 17, unsuccessful indictment on Jack Smith and Liz Cheney. Trump is going to try to get them indicted for trying to get him arrested for his crimes. However, this will prove to be unsuccessful. Number 18, most of Trump's cabinet nominations will be denied in the Senate. Trump even said he's unsure if most of his nominations will make it through the Senate. So, honestly, I think a lot of these nominations will not be passed, even with the majority Republican Senate. Number 19, Senator Mitch McConnell will leave the Senate. I know he is stepping down from his leadership position, but I think he's just going to leave the Senate altogether soon. He's extremely old, and most Republicans don't like him, which will make me think that he's going to leave the Senate by resigning or, you know. Number 20, Virginia's next governor will be a Republican. Despite Virginia voting majority for Kamala in 2024, Virginia's Governor Glenn Youngkin has an approval rating of 60%. In Virginia, a governor cannot serve consecutive terms, so Youngkin cannot run again. This would lead to a different Republican winning the 2025 Virginia gubernatorial election because of the currently high approval ratings of the Republican governor. Number 21, New Jersey's next governor will be a Democrat. Jersey is a majority Democrat state with a current Democrat governor. And the current governor, Phil Murphy, has an approval rating of around 50%. So this is kind of more of like a toss-up. But I just really can't see Jersey voting for a Republican in the 2025 gubernatorial election. 22. Gambling ads become restricted. Watch any sports game and you are bombarded with gambling ads. And I hate it. I think the government is going to put an end to these ads because they're honestly so damn predatory. In fact, they already have a bill right now that's being passed around Congress. So I think by the end of 2025, it will be passed. Number 23, the Yes in My Backyard Act doesn't pass. The Yes in My Backyard Act is a bill that is being introduced in the Congress that would improve the design of cities by making them more walkable, reducing parking minimums, and improving public transport. I think this is a great bill. Unfortunately, I just can't see it getting passed. If there's any prediction I want to be wrong, it's this one. Number 24, prices will rise under Trump's presidency. Actually, if there was a prediction I want to be wrong, it's this one. But with Trump's economic plan of introducing all of these tariffs and privatizing stuff such as the post office, I can't help but predict the price of goods will rise. Number 25, Jared Moskowitz will become a well-known figure. Jared Moskowitz is my House representative, and I absolutely love him. He was the only Democrat to speak with Elon Musk about Doge, and Moskowitz is a man who just wants to be involved with everything, even if it's something he disagrees with, which is extremely commendable. It shows that he really cares about our country. Not to mention, he's just a very likable figure in general. I wager by the end of 2025, he will be a fairly known political figure. Number 26, Trump and Melania divorce. They're already de facto divorced. I think it might become official this year. Number 27, Dick Cheney doesn't make it to the end of the year. Alright, enough with the politics. Let's get gaming. Number 28, Nintendo Switch 2 announced. Kind of a safe bet here. It will probably be announced in like January, all things considered. Number 29, Mario Kart 9 announced as a launch title for the Nintendo Switch 2. It just makes sense that Nintendo would launch their new console with one of their most popular game series. Number 30, GTA 6 announced for Switch 2. It would also just make sense for Nintendo's next game console to have the next GTA on it. Number 31, new Pilot Wings game announced for the Nintendo Switch 2. Pilot Wings has always been this launch title for Nintendo consoles, and honestly now is a better time than ever to bring back this honestly underrated game series. Number 32, Fortnite continues to bring back OG skins. If they're willing to bring back the Renegade Raider, I wouldn't be surprised if something like the Black Knight comes back. Number 33, GTA 6 comes out on time. Please happen. Number 34, PS Portal discontinued. This thing was just stupid in general. However, I can see Sony pivoting to allow you to do what the PS Portal does on your phone or something. Number 35, Microsoft buys Ubisoft. This is a crazy guess because Microsoft hasn't bought companies in a while. But still, I can still see them trying to buy a new company this year, and Ubisoft seems like a great company for them to purchase. Number 36, new Animal Crossing. I guessed this last year, it didn't happen, so with the new Switch coming on, please. Number 37, GTA 6 will use AI. I don't know how it would work, but I feel like it would be in it somehow. Alright, now let's end it with some miscellaneous predictions. Number 38, Boeing stock will fall. Just like their planes. Number 39, Miami will be spared from a major hurricane. As someone in the Miami area, please. Number 40, Luigi Mangione will be in court hell and will not have a sentence by the end of the year. The court it just seems like the court will struggle to find an unbiased jury and judge, which will drag this case on until 2026. Number 41, another CEO shot dead. Come on, it just seems likely. 42, TikTok not banned. There's no way it's actually happening. Number 43, Barron Trump starts a social media account. He's already on Discord. Soon enough, he'll be dancing on TikTok. Number 44, Yankees World Series win. I was right last year. Please say I'm right this year. Number 45, Juan Soto will be incredibly mid for the Mets. Not saying he'll play bad, just not to the expectations of what the Mets are paying for him. Number 46, Bills Super Bowl win. Anything but the Taylor Swift team. Number 47, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift get married. This is truly the greatest American love story ever. Number 48, popular book gets caught using AI. It's bound to happen at this point. Number 49, the Hawk Tuah girl attempts to make a comeback and fails. After her crypto scam, I don't see people welcoming her back. Number 50, the low taper fade meme will still be massive. Anyway, if you want 2 takeaways from this video, 1, don't be triggered. These are just my opinions and what I'm predicting. I don't want everything that I say to happen. I'm just predicting that it's gonna happen. And number 2, everything I said is actually gonna happen, so take this as like a warning, or like as like preparement for what's gonna come, because everything I said is actually gonna happen. Anyway, leave your predictions in the comments. Goodbye.